What's up everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds DLC. It has been really nice to be back to the beautiful world of Horizon Zero Dawn, and we rounded off the last session taking over this bandit camp. And honestly, I think I was feeling kind of ready to try out this final quest. Well, what I'm assuming could be the final quest, but I'm just trying to have another sort of like a final look around to see if there's anything I particularly want to do. As you can see, there's obviously still lots of things scattered around on the map, and that's just how this game is. And if you get lost in it, you could spend so much time here. But again, for me, it's like a mix of doing stuff that interests me or that could potentially be interesting, and continuing to make progress with the game. So I think in terms of quests, there's the hunting ground stuff left. And then there's the survivor. And is there anything else? Let me check the quests. Where's this one? I'm wondering if I should just do these two as well. At least then I would have all the side quests done, because I did enjoy the last side quest that I did. I'm glad I went on that one. And of course, there's always the only thing about not sort of setting yourself the target of making sure you do every single quest. There's a thing that of course you can sometimes miss out on quests that could potentially be cool that you just missed out on. So maybe some of them, like the introduction, like the introductory cutscene or dialogue or whatever, doesn't seem that interesting to you. So you're like, nah, I'll just skip this one. And then it turns out to be a really cool quest that you don't always know. So that's obviously one of the downsides of it. But for me, it's like it's something that I prefer to do, as opposed to kind of feeling forced to do all the quests or being like super completionist about it and all that kind of stuff. So it kind of just depends on how I'm feeling. But I think for this one, I feel like the previous side quest was really good, so it might be worth giving it a go. So Waterlogged is literally here anyway. Okay. It's a different kind of setting as well, so let's just give it a look here. Am I going the right way? Yeah.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
And I mean, usually interior areas, they're always a good source of data points and that kind of thing. So we might see a few more while we're here.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the den?
Just made me think of Obra Dinn. Really cool game if you haven't played it before. There you go. It's been a while since we've seen this kind of interior. They're usually very cold and barren, with not a lot of life going on.
Looks like a control center.
Yeah,
What happened in here to start the water flowing?
Yeah, this is more like Forbidden West vibes, I think. We're going to be seeing a lot more stuff like this in Forbidden West, surely. Okay.
Another holographic interface. Must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. Rough waters. No way I'd be able to swim.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news.
Let's have a listen to this secret show.
It's okay. Like, how do we want to start this farewell thingy? We might be the last actual people to ever see this place. Yeah. Heads, nose, up.
Okay, secret show. We might be the last people to see this. Okay, let's have a scan of this. Message text. Dear Nobody, as far as I can tell, that's who's going to read this. Those spooky guys showed up today with that creep Blevins to take measurements of our workstations, and next week they start installing Pharaoh servitors to do our jobs. Bye bye Shelley, bye bye Laura, see you never, hope you enjoy basic income. God, it's going to be weird to say goodbye to this place. When Quentin and I split, this was all I had. Thank God for a job where I could sit at a panel and press buttons and cry all day. Which, I think is why we're doing this. Hiding the tapes of our rehearsals in the dam. These tapes are our memories, our ghosts. Through them, we get to haunt this place, keep it human in some small way. This control room was where I was sitting when Laura came in, dragging an old practice amp and a guitar behind her. Shells, she said. Girl, so I was looking at schematics for this place, and I found the perfect practice space. The acoustics in this place, seriously bonkers, like echo through the entire valley kinds of bonkers. Legit, you're going to soil yourself when you see it. I remember asking, practice space? Peace, Shelley. Okay. So, this could be a cool little set of data points here. This is the
Can
kind
my
of...
focus show me anything?
This is kind of a bit more the side of stuff that I like to see as well. Like, we get it, like, you know, the stuff that we've seen about Blevins so far, they keep kind of hammering the same point over and over again, that he's a bit of an asshole. And, you know, what they're trying to do to this place, etc. But seeing, like, a bit more of a human, emotional side of it, I think is definitely a nice touch. So that was what we really listened to, right? Wait, what?
And there's our troublemaker. Doesn't seem to be as good at getting out as he is at getting in.
Okay.
That Oseram must have forced his way through here.
I've become trapped somehow! I'll buy the forge. I'm pleased to hear another person stomping about in here. This blasted door is stuck! This is the perfect opportunity to do a good deed and clear your conscience for whatever cruelties you may have committed. Unless you're not one of those Snapmaws I saw outside, are you?
Are you alright?
He's a lucky boy.
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. My forge gone cold. But nope, nope. Not old Gildun.
You're... welcome? Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to... flood a little. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
Wow, that was a hell of a monologue. Again, you can't tell me that he's like not really well voice acted. I don't know if it suits his look as much, like the literal voice, but his performance, I think it sounds good, man. And he's just some random side quest NPC guy.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mum brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long, Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got 2 hands. I've got 2 hands. Perfect! My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
I mean, he is tiring to listen to, but his energy is definitely very genuine feeling.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
Okay.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gildun. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
These 2 are a good combination, man. I still kind of wish that, I think throughout the game, if we had a bit more companionship for like the mainline story stuff. Yeah, like I do remember we had like quests and missions where like people were with us and stuff. But I feel like Aloy style really does work well, like it bounces off well with other people. So yeah, like we get cameos and stuff and quests here and there and that kind of thing. But I do hope in Forbidden West there's more like extended sections where we're not just on our own.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
Okay. Let me just start here first. Find a path to the other side. Right, when are we going to encounter some nasties here? He talked about Snapmaw. We haven't encountered one of those in ages.
I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the claim.
Alright, man. Alright.
Cloud tall and slick wide. Must have been 13 levels.
He does talk a lot.
Great stone columns bearing the weight of the level above. Filled out with row upon row.
But I think we all know someone like that in our lives.
You know the ones
Like in very short doses and like small bursts, their energy seems great, but spend more than like 5-10 minutes talking to them, you're just exhausted.
You don't suppose that's what they were told, do you? Why would the old ones want to corner
Okay. Oh damn, that's a mistake. But with this outfit, I regain HP over time, right? That's what this thing did. Just check. I've got 4 skill points. Shit, I forgot about that. Health recovery over time. Okay, good. Skill points. Let's check it out. Strong strike. I should kind of use this. It's only 2 skill points. You never know. What am I missing though? Tinker. Yeah, I remember wanting the Tinker thing quite badly though, because some of my modifications aren't the greatest. Yeah, there's still a long way to go. I mean, if I'm at level 40. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So already these 13, that's 39, 41. Yeah, that's a lot of skill points I need. So, yeah. I don't even remember what level I completed the game with. Maybe it was like around these sort of levels. 40, 42, 45, something like that. Okay, here we are. But yeah, that health recovery really is nice. Saves us scrounging
Marvelous!
around.
You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin!
On it.
Oh, you made it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving!
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
There we go.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate!
Yeah, so we need to lower this. Or he's going to lower it for me, maybe. Thank you, sir.
A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further. I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us. Now, how are we gonna get up there?
Let me look around. See what I can find.
What, not the old, like, give me a boost trick? Isn't that how this usually works?
Looks like I could jump across on that rickety, rusting platform. Might find a way up.
Nice jump! Nice! What am I saying? That was stupendous! Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
You see what I mean? Like, this kind of stuff just works. There you go, here's another one. Damn family.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4! Caught sellouts and runaway cowards! We see... Cut it! I forgot the word. Sim. Shells, we started off so strong and then it all just imploded. Well, that's sort of my MO. No heavy stuff. Switching gears. Band-Aid! We need one.
Okay, message text. So with these, it definitely seems like it's worth reading all of it, because this seems like a fun, more human side of the whole story. Dear Nobody, when I took this job, we had to watch this training holo, and I remember probably 2% of the actual holo. At some point, the holo welcomed me to the Damn family, and I felt like AJ, that was such a missed opportunity. Damn. That's so weird. When I saw it like that, that looked like a J for a second. And like seeing the dot after the A confused me for a minute. And I felt like A, that was such a missed opportunity because they could have called it a damily and chose not to. And B, the idea that I would ever think of my co-workers as family was pretty ridiculous. I remember reading a tweet from a CEO where it's like, if a job application talks about the fact that their working environment is like a family, you gotta run, because that's just some bullshit. That's like a different code word for like, we're just gonna run you into the ground because we're family and we all go above and beyond for each other. Anyway, but then one day I looked up and automation had whittled 6 people down to just Laura and I was signing papers to dissolve the family I thought I had. And suddenly my last co-worker, with her faded tattoos and perpetually arched eyebrows, was telling the jokes and making me listen to bands I'd never heard of and cheering me up when I cried. Things were really good when it was just the two of us. We used to have these theme days. One time, the sluice gates were open, and we set up beach blankets on one of the catwalks in the intake tower and battered around this inflatable beach ball I had in my apartment for some reason. Laura messed around with the emergency PA and patched in a bunch of classical surf rock songs. We even put sunscreen on the bridges of our noses. Laura called it the Concrete Beach Party. When Laura brought up band names, I knew pretty much right away that would be our name. Concrete Beach Party. There was never really any other choice. Yeah, that's a good one. And yes, of course, again, the bigger issue of automation taking over jobs. I'll see like if there's more to that. I imagine there is, and then we can talk about that aspect when we...
Oh, you're close, girl! Just spring across the gap!
Uh-huh. Why don't you do it?
Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Right, so he's just going to take over this one. I've got to get across again. So let's just go.
Now we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
If it's set up the same way on this side, I should look for an access tunnel.
This is my sort of delve. 1,000 little problems to solve. 1,000,000 minute and invisible factors. My father used to say to me, Gildun, he called me Gildun. Gildun, he used to say, don't make the delve harder than it needs to be. The best delves are done in half the time it takes a campfire to sputter out. Now my father was a great man. Dead wrong when it came to choosing a rubric by which to judge delve work. To find yourself stuck, then unstuck. To fail, then to succeed. To get lost, find yourself. That's what makes a delve.
Uh-huh, Gildun.
Yeah, that sums it up. Okay, just want to check if there's anything here, just in case. No. Okay. So now we can fully stop the water, I assume. Wow, that's a bit weird. Okay, come on. Right, so they've got these. These give you like 60% health, so I'm assuming we're going to run into something soon.
Okay, Gildun, turn the valve!
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Bit of a strange request. Okay, well, wasn't as easy as I thought then.
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
Really?
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan. I need to get up higher. Could climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much what I do now.
Yeah, this is your reality now. Let's keep going. There might be a data point down here or something. Whoa. I know I need to go higher, but I'm just going to check down here anyway. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, I don't know. Yeah, this might be when I'm done. Right, I guess we're going to go here and then try and make this jump. Wow. She's a beast. There's no way you can make that jump. No freaking way.
I can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher, get above it.
Damn. This is definitely a bit more Tomb Raider vibes. This section. Nice. Is this cool to do?
Ah! The drop's too far, girl! Oh! Control falling. Very clever.
He's so impressed.
Going down.
I should be safe to just jump off when we're level, right? Or is it going to stop anyway?
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snapmaw! It's a Snapmaw!
Where?
Very, very big Snapmaw!
I see it, Gildun!
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way!
So level 31, so I'm not hugely concerned. Snappy, snappy. Let's have a look at... Yeah, I've picked up some more blaze, so we should be okay. And yeah, I've got a lot more fiery stuff now. I was gonna say he's gonna shoot something over at me. Not super damaging though, I'll be okay. Only does 8 damage there, by the way. Yeah, I think I should be generally okay. Once this fades. Those blaze canisters, I've been trying to shoot them right from the beginning and I haven't hit them once. Yeah, I mean I'm taking some hits here, but they're not particularly worrying. Again, level 31 is just too small. He might be big physically, but level-wise he's a noob. So you can't hang. Look at him just running away. Yeah, you better run. He wants to have a proper confrontation now. Okay. You want to go again, buddy? Again, I'm going to aim directly for that. See, that blaze is there, but it's, I can't blow it up. There you go. I think I actually got it. There you go. It's going to die now.
Forge, forgive me. Dead? Just tell me when it's dead, would you?
It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't.
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
Wow.
That's the old Gildun intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils.
Okay, calm down, dude.
Ooh, what's in here?
God.
More old world treasures, perhaps? This place is full of surprises. Should we have a look?
Didn't you want to get into the storage room?
I do. Fervently.
There's drainage pipes leading
What?
to another room.
Well, I got time to
what's
poke
in
my
there?
nose in if you did.
Is he going to shut up? Seriously, man, what the fuck? Limited edition merch. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Shells. Shells, we're not focusing on that right now. Recording, okay? We're not even in the band meeting. Sort of counts as practice, right? Merch. We need merch. Stickers! You're not a real band until someone vandalizes government property with a sticker.
Colleagues, I have been asked to remind you that conversations determined to be irrelevant to servitor training are discouraged.
Screw you.
What were you saying about vandalizing government property?
Let's have a look at this one. Dear nobody, We spent an hour plastering our stickers all over that servitor. Well, I say stickers. They were sticky notes from my desk. We stole the presentation and design of other band logos, drawing little skulls and lightning bolts and broken hearts around the name. It's not like we had any actual work to do. When this began, we were told we'd be on-site advisors, going through the motions of our duties so the servitors could mimic our actions. But the government creeps, corporate creeps, same difference I guess, mostly ignore us or yell at us for getting in their way. The robo-scab's weird oval head kept swiveling towards us, and it kept asking, "Hello, is this relevant to my training?" as we tried to duck out its line of sight, ruining its chrome finish with sticky notes and shushing each other's giggles. Afterward, Laura stood in front of the thing and goes, "Servitor, this is very important. This is how you greet Blevins, okay? It's a sign of immense respect." I mean, will the servitor actually give Blevins the finger? Probably not, right? But a girl can dream. Screw the man, Shelley. Yeah, there's going to be more to that story as well. I think there's probably another 1 or 2 more data logs. Hopefully I stumble across them too.